Hello everyone, today's lesson is lesson 59, subtracting a fraction from 1. So I know that 2 halves make a whole, just the same as 3/3 makes a whole, 4/4 makes a whole, and 5/5 makes a whole. So I can see that all of these amounts equals a whole pie, okay? But I use different fractions for different names, okay? For a fraction to equal 1, the numerator and denominator need to be the same to get a whole pie. Okay? Whenever the numerator and denominator of a fraction are equal, but not 0, the fraction is equal to 1. So it says write a fraction equal to 1 that has a denominator of 4. Well, if my denominator equals 4 and I want this to equal 1, that means my numerator also has to be 4. 4/4 equals 1. Okay, it could be that I want to have a denominator of 8. Okay, in that case, I would have 8/8. Okay, I could have it all the way up to 120. Okay, and that would just be 120 over 120. Okay, all right. This problem says for a Saturday night snack, Bailey and her friends cooked 2 identical pizzas. Bailey ate 1/4 of one pizza, and her friends ate 3/4 of another pizza. What amount of pizza was eaten? So, I know that I can add these together to tell me how much pizza was eaten. So we have 3/4 plus 1/4. So remember, when we add fractions, the denominator stays the same, and we just add the numerators. So 3 plus 1 is 4. So we have 4/4. Since the numerator and denominator are the same, that means this equals 1. They ate 1 pizza. Okay, all right. This next problem says to compare 4 3/3 and 5. Well, I know that 4 3/3 means 4 plus 3/3. Well, I know that 3/3 is the same as 1. So I have 4 plus 1. So 4 plus 1 equals 5. So I'm comparing 5 and 5, which means that these two numbers are equal to each other. All right, let's do another example. One morning during summer vacation, Mason spent 1.5 hours cleaning the garage, and his sister Alyssa spent 1.5 hours doing yard work. How many hours did Mason and Alyssa work that morning altogether? Well, we're going to add these together. So we have 1 1/2 plus 1 1/2. 1/2 plus 1/2 is 2 halves, and 1 plus 1 is 2. Well, I know that 2 halves is the same as 1. So I'm going to do 2 halves is 1, so I'm going to turn this into a 1. So we have 2 plus 1 equals 3. So they did 3 hours of work. Okay. Now, to subtract a fraction, we can rewrite 1 as a fraction. Okay. So we have Javon baked a blueberry pie. After dinner, he and his family ate 1/3 of the pie for dessert. What fraction of the pie was not eaten? So he baked 1 pie, and then they ate 1/3. So it would be 1 minus 1/3. Okay. Well, I can't subtract fractions unless the denominators are the same. So I need to change the 1 into a fraction that has a denominator of 3. Well, 3/3 is the same as 1. So I can do 3/3 minus 1/3 and get 2/3 left over. So they did not eat 2/3 of the pie. Okay. All right. And that's it for this lesson. Good luck on your homework.